Hey guys, welcome back. Takashi here. And I got some great news for you today. Well, actually, you might already know this because I'm probably going to upload this later than I'll upload what I'm going to upload, but I now have Steins Gate, which is a game I think I'll love because I love the anime. I have not played the game yet, so that means all my reactions should be fresh for you guys because, like I said, from what I've heard, the game is different from the anime. Although I love the anime, and the people I've talked to say the game's even better, so hopefully that bodes well. And this is our 7th episode of Lucid9. Well, let's go ahead and get started then, shall we? Now, if you guys couldn't tell, this game, I'm still uncertain about. I have a lot of complaints about it. It's not a bad game, I don't think. At least not so far. Just not necessarily the style I thought it was going into it, so it kind of took me as a bit of a shocker. Thankfully, it's not Shigure. At the door, it's Masato and Yahiko, who are currently the proud bearers of 2 giant plastic bags stamped with GFC logo. Huh, I wasn't expecting them. Although, technically speaking, it was polite of them to knock, even though they know my keypad. Kiko. Sup, man? Delivery has arrived. I didn't order anything. Yahiko only points at my phone. What's this? I guess it's this phone. Alright. Jay Graves is my role model. Hashtag USA for the win. 1337. We didn't even exist in 1337. Oh man. Oh man. Alright, so I don't know. Would you go to the moon without AC? Is summer hot on the moon? Oh, they also said I couldn't breathe. That's okay though. I can hold my breath super long. We're coming to your place. Oh no, okay, so I can't scroll. I guess I just keep clicking. What am I supposed to do? Oh. This is back. Oh. Okay, wait, what? I don't, okay, there we go. I gotta have it. That was weird. I guess I could have read the earlier messages, but I was like, yeah, I think I'll pass. If you guys want me to, I mean, I guess I can keep that open and go back and do that later, but, I mean, just this guy. We don't need to know about his life. His life is none of our business. Oh, it's probably stuff about the moon. Just all about the moon. Technically, I should apologize for being so unresponsive, but all I can feel is incredulity. I'm not sure if that's right, but 33 messages. You know, I feel like Yahiko's the overattached girlfriend. That's who Yahiko is. Yahiko's actually best girl, guys. There we go. It's a fact. Yahiko equals best girl. Or stalker chick. Probably Yandere. I'm guessing he's secretly Yandere. That's my guess. I mean, look at him. He just screams Yandere. You weren't responding. What's that? What's a thoughtful? What's a thought? Oh, okay. What's a thoughtful, selfless person to do? Yeah, I'm questioning the sentence structure in this game, but we'll go with it. Not invade my house without warning. Probably. I gave you plenty of warning. It doesn't count if I don't see it. You're blind? Yes. Yes, Yahiko. Classic Yahiko. Might as well have some fun. What? You didn't know? You mean all this time you've been running blind? Well, not exactly. I have antennae growing out of my feet, so I can tell where I'm going. Whoa! Is your mom a spider or something? Spiders don't have antennae growing out of their feet. She has a mutant gene. It's your whole family like that? Y'all aliens? They really need to work on their gullibility. No, I had a sister. Had? She flew away. So she had bird gene? The conversation is rapidly steering into the deep end. I decided to change the topic. Are you guys coming in, or are you just gonna stand out there? We're coming in. You can't eat chicken alone. Is that true? I eat chicken alone. I eat chicken. I eat chicken with people alone. Chicken. I mean, when aren't you eating chicken? Is my question. I mean, who doesn't eat chicken for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Come on, guys. Let's be reasonable here. Chicken is the lifeblood of America. That should have sounded cheesy, but I can't stop myself from grinning as they march into the house, slip off their shoes, and throw themselves on the sofa. What? Oh, that's what we look like? We have yellow eyes. We really are alien. We really are an alien. We really are a alien. Yes, indeed. That is the truth, everyone. There you have it. Ah, yes. Additionally, does this guy look depressed right now? No, he does not look like it. This is... his life is a lie. Also, what's this thing? I would like to know this. What is this thing here? Looks like he has one book, maybe? Is that a book? Let's see, what does it even say? Dela stinks. Dela stinks. Dia? I don't know if that's an I or an L. Maybe it says Dia stinks. Maybe they meant to say Dio. Dio stinks. Dio! It was me, Dio. 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 Masato pulls several large containers out of the GFC bags and uncaps them. The heavily aroma of fried chicken drifts through my apartment. Oh, by the way, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Check it out, guys. Yeah. Even though I'm only on Stardust Crusaders, just got there. I watched the first two a short while ago. I think they were better, though, from what I've seen so far. Let's see. We got ourselves classic drumsticks, them spicy wings, and potatoes and corn for sides. Hell yeah. He raises an eyebrow at me, and I fervently shake my head. No more contests. I reach further into the bag and, threateningly, shake a packet of hot sauce. Surprisingly, Misato's face pales. Okay. He begins to gingerly bite into his chicken, as if it'll explode at any moment. Yaiko reaches for the original drumsticks. Looking strangely thoughtful, it feels unsettling. A quiet Yahiko is a dangerous Yahiko. He's like a wild animal. You never know what he's thinking. So, career day. The day that you went completely delusional and, kind of just like was super depressed the entire time. Yes, we know. Iego's eyes. I keep on pronouncing his name worse and worse, just because, I don't even know. Turns to me and he smiles easily. Masato looks up from his chicken. By the way, it's Yahiko. I know that's the way it's pronounced. I don't know why I keep pronouncing it differently. Did you get info on modeling? I don't make it a habit to get details on Yahiko's activities, but I shouldn't be poor company either, or they might leave. Surprisingly, Yahiko only stares blankly at me. Modeling? Is he really dumb enough to forget his only dream? Modeling. Oh, that modeling! Yeah, I went and talked with that company. The, cloud one. What was it called? You mean Lotus. Lotus is a type of flower, not a type of cloud. Yeah, we know. We know what a lotus is. You don't need to explain that. Ah, my goodness. The things they think they need to explain or not explain in this game are quite confused. Let's see. They said there'd be... They said they keep in contact. They did. Well, of course. As if anyone could reject this perfect body. I want to gag. But honestly, it's not like Yahiko's overweight, nor is he deathly skinny. He actually takes pretty good care of himself. He might actually be an honest-to-goodness model. Repress a shudder and quickly switch to Masato. What'd you do? Masato sits up, a bit straighter, his eyes blazing with passion. Looked into studying in America! America! You what? What? They had a booth for it. Princeton, Yale, Harvard, all the big ones. And Ivy League. Not only does Masato want to study in America, he wants to attend an Ivy League. Well, honestly, I suppose it's not that unattainable. Despite all outer appearances, Masato actually has the highest grades in our year, save for Elizabeth. He studies like crazy, runs like crazy, and is also disciplined in his health regimen, besides his diet. He just does everything with gusto. In fact, sometimes I wonder why we're still friends. Usually people who try overly hard annoy me. The only people that don't try hard enough annoy me. Like Elizabeth. But Masato, maybe it's because he's clueless 99% of the time, but I can't find it in me to be annoyed by him. So, an Ivy League. Ain't that right? I'm gonna smoke everyone else. I thought you were going for the Olympics or something. Hell no, ain't my thing. It does make me curious, why would he be so passionate about track if he wasn't planning on pursuing it as a career? I guess it'll definitely help him get into an Ivy League. Huh? Yahiko peers into the GFC bucket, which are suddenly empty. It's all gone. Except one. Slowly, dramatically, he reaches into the bucket and raises a single chicken leg into the air. Oh, thanks, man. He sticks his hand expectantly, but Masato only shakes his head, a dangerous gleam in his eye. You gotta fight to win and laugh, man. He reverently hoists the chicken leg upward, like a certain baboon did to a certain lion club in a certain copyrighted movie. Wow. Wow, okay. Alright, guys. Alright. We gotta play a game for it. How about a little something from my childhood? Yahiko's face twitches in trepidation. I don't know, dude. You pansying out on me? Of course not. Good. How it's gonna work. Here's how it's gonna work. The game is called Survivor's Arena. Rules? There ain't none. Captain, don't kill no one. So, don't kill no one. Yeah, okay. Lest you want to go to jail. At times like these, I really had to wonder just what was Masato's childhood like. Well, it was a deathmatch. Masato was actually a slave in an arena forced to fight, until he won his freedom after winning 10,000 matches in the arena. Yeah, I just made all that shit up. The goal is this here piece of chicken. We gotta fight fair, so we're gonna stand equidistant from the chicken. It's still strange to hear him say something like equidistant. Equidistant. Oh, it's equidistant. Okay. Alright. I totally overestimated that word. That happens a lot too. I don't feel like reading a word completely and just look at the first few letters and then guess what the rest of the word is. Even if he is technically a model student. Me, here, you, there, Yama, there. Wait, who said I was participating? Wait, what? Whoa, 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 whoa. Leave me out of this. I'm fine without the chicken. Ain't about no destination, man. It's about the journey. That actually kind of makes sense. Regardless, I'm not so crazy about fried chicken that I'll fight over it. Dude, you call yourself a man and you won't fight over fried chicken? Bitch, please. What man doesn't fight over fried chicken? Come on, shit. I'll pass. No, chicken! Chicken! Yo, ditch you me? Yeah, and no competition without a proper enemy. Wait, I'm the enemy? You have Yahiko. I can't race against Masato alone. And he ain't been my arch rival for 8 reincarnation. Wait, what? 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 Do I even want to know? I better not exaggerate so I and pull myself up. Yeah, do them pull-ups. Fine, why not? Awesome. You ready? Masato tenderly places the chicken leg inside the bucket. His actions seem more appropriate for placing an innocent child into its crib and not the meat of an animal we're about to fight over like starving cavemen. No, I'm pretty sure the way cavemen would fight under it would be a lot more grueling and gory. But sure, we'll go with that. He then measures the proper distance so that he is also equidistant from the chicken. Masato is nothing if not fair about his contest. Once all of these procedures are properly taken care of, he bends his knees and leans close to the ground, as if the chicken leg has transformed into a golden trophy. 3, 2, 1. Start! The room explodes into action as he soars towards the chicken, hand outstretched. Yahiko shoves him aside. They tumble to the ground, rolling over and over like a pair of tumbleweeds. Well, that was easy. I reach towards the chicken, but Masato yanks at my ankle. Get back here! I crash towards the ground, barely catching myself before my chin slams against the tiled floor. Couldn't we have played a different childhood game like hopscotch? Ha! Hopscotch just for babies. Taking advantage of Masato's distraction, Yahiko squirms out of his grasp and claws his way to the chicken. Before I realize what I'm doing, my hand shoots out and I've gripped him around his waist. Masato sees his opportunity and releases me, dashing towards the chicken. In uncanny synchronization, Yahiko and I leap to our feet and tackle him to the ground. Wow! See, I think the scenes are better when these three guys are here rather than some of the girls, except for Rui. Man. His hands lurched forward to catch himself, but our combined weight is too much. His face crashes against the tile with a sickening crunch. Whoa, did someone just die? Uh-oh. I instantly step off and kick Yahiko in the side. He rolls off of Masato. You okay, dude? Masato manages to pull himself up. Oh, so he's not dead. But a thin trail of blood is trickling from his nose. Ugh. He inches toward me. Yama. He can't be dying. He's Masato. It has to take way more than a simple fall on the kitchen floor to get rid of him. But then again, it's a common method of death in books. One high-impact blow to the nose, and it's lights out forever. Could it be true? Come closer. Masato squirms against the floor, drips of blood smearing on his shirt. What is it? Ha! Got the chicken. What? He triumphantly raises the offering piece of poultry in the air, waggling it in front of his face. Of my face. Sorry, not his face. Oldest trick in the book. Bait and switch. Then he clamps a hand to his nose, a queasy look crossing his face. So he's still gonna die, isn't he? But nothing ain't feeling too good. Yahiko silently hands him a fistful of napkins, which Masato gratefully accepts. Like an offering bestowed upon a god. We should probably get back to the dorm. Yeah. Dorm if it surrounded really nice. He staggers to his feet. Yahiko's hand is gripping his arm to help him balance. What alternate universe is this? Masato injured, leaning against Yahiko, who seems legitimately concerned. I watch my mouth slightly agape as Yahiko supports limping Masato out of the door. Did he twist his ankle too? See you tomorrow, dude. He gives a cherry wave and shuts the door behind him. I'm left cleaning up the mess they left behind. Masato didn't end up taking his prize, so I decided to chew the chicken leg. Nothing like fats and carcinogons. Yeah, that's how I feel. Carcinogons. To get me through the night. When the leg is all but gnawed through, I toss in the bucket and kick my feet on the edge of the sofa, closing my eyes. The apartment falls into a peaceful silence. I enjoy it, really, I do. The empty space, the room for my thoughts, the gentle weight of my own presence, and nothing more. But I'd be lying if I said that I didn't appreciate their company. Masato might constantly be dragging me into competitions, and Yahiko might constantly be telling me things I couldn't care less about, but they're good guys. They spice life up, make it fun, turn it from a B-chick flick to an A-rated film. More than anything, they're constant. I've technically only known them for 1 or 2 years, but it's felt much longer than that. They've always been around to chill out, study, liven it up. Anything, really. Even Masato, with his terrifyingly crazy schedule. They're good people, even if a little odd. Okay, now I really have to get something done. Something at least minorly productive. Well, guys, we can either study or watch Gover Mecker. Let's make this kid a good kid, alright? We're gonna make him... Because, like I said, I mean, sure, he could study, but this kid's going to be dumb either way. So I don't think study's going to help him much. I mean, the vocab in this game, though, is insane. I mean, no one uses those. Trust me, guys, if you're not a native English speaker and you're watching this, you may not know. But there are certain words that we use in our daily speech, and then words that we don't. And a lot of the words in this game, you'll never hear in the daily speech. Especially, like, if it's one of those words that I kind of have to read over, you'll know that that's typically not a word that we use in our daily speech. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that out there. But yeah, we're not gonna study because this guy we need him to care more about his friends, his social life right now. That's what's more important. He already goes to a preppy rich person school, so he'll be fine. Besides, he just has no ambition, so there's no point in him studying. Let's go ahead and start this. Why not? It's not like there's anything better to do. I switch on my computer, settle back, and watch the chaos unfold on my screen. President J. Graves is striking a dramatic pose on the lip of something that resembles a poorly green-screened Grand Canyon, the wind bellowing at his back as the sun sets over the horizon. BAM! As I'm double-checking the player to make sure that I haven't somehow skipped to the end of the video, a rambunctious crash painfully rockets through my eardrums. Who goes there? I turn my attention back to the screen. A form scrabbles from a pile of streaming metal with a shoddy paint job reminiscent of a bad cosplay. The form is specifically a masked teen in a sequined suit with an antenna headband clamped over his aluminum foil helmet. Is he supposed to be an alien? And is that a spaceship? I'm Captain Acosta. I come to claim the, how you say, Ricaros Naturalis of this land. Ricaros Naturalis? Are you Hispanic? Hablo Tantalis. I am alien from outer space. You're alien! Alright, but you sure aren't from outer space. You pay for this, evil senor. You'll be the one who's paying, and it'll be American Texas. Government mobilize. Yeah, Texas. Just like Texas. To punctuate this remarkable demonstration of diplomacy, he immediately bounds inside his mech, as denoted by a very awkward transition scene, and starts opening fire on Captain Acosta. Evil Senor should not have fought Captain Acosta. Yeah, I'm changing the accent because why not? Captain Acosta slips into his ship, which magically rebuilds into something resembling a flying clay sombrero, and sails into the air. Feliz Navidad, ye paras ano nove. Have exploding taco is gift from Captain Acosta. Out of nowhere, a taco plummets from the sky through a low-resolution photo of the Grand Canyon and lands in front of the president. Ha! This harmless little... Boom! The screen flares white, slightly delayed after the roaring sound of an explosion. When the scene returns, the president is planted on the ground, his mech a pile of steaming rubble. Hasta luego, amigo. Never cross a Mexican and his tacos. So he just admitted that he's not from... He just admitted that he's... Wow, okay. Then, rather abruptly, the entire world turns into Rego bricks. What the... But you see, I am a master builder. His Rogo figurine, alter ego, starts to spaz around the rubble like a caffeinated rodent, building his mech into a what is that? Caraba is Diablo. It looks like something hideous cross between a giant hamburger and a hot dog. Damn, it's so American. Welcome to America! Yeah, I told you I'm not saying that word ever again, so I'm just gonna say America. Land of the obscene and home of the diabolic. Diabetic. Whatever. Sounds better if you say diabolic. A giant soda-shaped projectile shoots from the top of his new fast food mech and slams right into Captain Acosta's clay UFO. Ay de mi, evil senor, high cholesterol is my strong. He attempts to lob another exploding taco towards the president, but it's intercepted with another soda projectile and detonates right in front of his face. Crash! Curse you, curse your fast food chains! His vehicle spirals downward until it crashes with a note of finality into the dust below, creating a wall between Mexico and America. The president, still in Rego form, leaps out of his mech, striking a dramatic pose in the front of the still setting sun. Sorry guys, I had to make a Donald Trump joke. And when we're talking about Mexico and America, you need to have Donald Trump jokes in there. Good night, America. May you sleep in peace! To be continued the next time on the adventures of Captain... President J. Graves. I know it's called Go for Mecker, but the adventures of President J. Graves sounds more dramatic. As the credits roll, I slump back in my chair, stupefied. Sounds like it could be a song. Right. I don't know what else I was expecting from this kind of show. To be honest, it was great. It was beautiful. It was the best show ever created. And the best part is Yahiko wasn't in this episode. I give the clock a quick check. It's only 8:45, but I don't feel like studying. Guess I might as well sleep early. Why am I doing the announcer voice still? Oh well. Good night, world. May you sleep in peace! It'll be time for another long day. A long day, you say? Comatose. comatose. When I wake up, I'm almost dizzy from grogginess. Okay. Guess that happens if you suddenly change your sleeping schedule. I drag myself out of bed for a quick shower before idly settling onto the couch. 5:41 a.m. What do people even do this early in the morning? Guess there are those people who make their beds, work out, and eat a hearty breakfast like ideal productive human beings. But nah, I'm more partial to lying around and maybe watching some television. Yeah, that sounds nice. Oh fuck. Yeah, let's take a look at what was said. I lazily reach over, my fingertips barely skim over the buttons on the remote. Ugh. I roll closer, and after some trial and error, I manage to switch the TV on. In the frenzy after the sudden disappearance of two students, just 2 days apart, Isamu Imperial Boarding Academy, known for its prestigious background and powerful connections with established corporations like Luminescate and Way Forward, is now under the nation's eye as it struggles to cope with these new accusations. I freeze on the couch as footage of the all-too-familiar campus dances on the screen. Finally, we get to the murder mystery part, guys. We'll see who gets murdered and who doesn't get murdered, and who I get to murder personally. I wonder who I get to murder. Disappearances at the academy. So, do you think I have rose power? Like, if I eat them after I kill them, do I get their abilities? Probably not. Since when did this happen? Civilians, if you happen to see these missing persons, notify the authorities immediately. It is our duty to keep this city safe. Here are their photographs: Midori Maino, left, and Tomo Hayashi, right. I snatch the remote, jamming the power button until the TV finally blinks. Media and their sensationalist headlines: shameful, stupid. I can't believe anything they say. Okay, wait. You can't believe that people went missing? What? Really? But why are my fingers still shaking? Because your body, I guess, isn't as stupid as... I mean, your body isn't as stupid as you are and realizes that what they're saying is probably the truth. And that people are missing. I mean, I know the sort of the news makes up stories, but typically those aren't the kind of stories you make up. Missing people? Really? No. That's fucked up, dude. How sick is your view of the world? I clasp my hands against my chest, squeezing my eyes shut. Disappearances at the academy. And that's the reason why the detective showed up the other day. Hello! Probably just unspoiled kids who decided to run off and elope with their significant others of 3 weeks. Okay, dude, you were acting like a detective earlier, trying to assume all those things by watching her body and all that, but look, there was a detective the other day, and then there's disappearances? Hello, there's something more in this picture. The news always exaggerates everything anyway. Kid, stop it. I fall against the couch, suddenly feeling extremely lazy. Yama. Hello? Are you alive? Rui's a big girl. She can open the door herself. I'm gonna call the morgue. You know what happens in morgues? Nothing. Because they're full of dead people. You don't get bored really quick. You'd get bored really quickly. Oh, and you'd probably die from suffocation. Darn it, Rui. There's something called a keypad. Activating foghorn in 3, 2, 1. I groan in the general direction of the door. Sorry, I don't speak idiot. What was that? Meh. You know, if this was the zombie apocalypse, you'd be long dead. Yeah, I'm pretty sure no matter what it is, a zombie apocalypse, this guy would be dead unless he had people taking care of him the entire time. You're scarier than a zombie, actually. That's not true at all. But, okay. If I'm scarier than a zombie, what does that make you? Oh! Oh! Ha! Oh, damn, son. Ha! Typical Rui. Use the keypad, woman! If there's a reason for... If there... Wait, what? Okay. I would need to go back, but I don't feel like it. But why do that when I can make you suffer? What a true friend. Let me guess, you forgot. Please. Your code's the stupidest possible code to exist on the planet. Even Mr. Rota pointed out how stupid it was. Is not. Is too, Mr. 14789. Come on, lazy bum. Just get out of bed. I finally amble to the door and pull it open, pretending to grumble all the while. Truthfully, I'm enjoying our little sparring match. Morning, sleepyhead. What? That was an odd reaction. Nothing. Averted eyes and flushed cheeks prompt me to run a quick check. Nothing on my face. I'm in my pajamas. I guess they're decent, and Rui's seen me in them before. I absolutely run a finger over my lips, trying to feel if there's anything in my teeth. Nope. Don't do that. Don't do what? Don't take so long. Duh. Don't take so long. Duh. We have to go to school, you know? It's... I check my phone. 7:22 a.m. I know how to read a clock. I'm not stupid. I wait for the inevitable. Unlike you, it never comes. Just get ready, okay? We need to make a stop on the way. What kind of stop? Why do you always have to ask so many questions? Jeez. She reaches for my wrist, but suddenly jerks back as if I'm covered with poison. Let's go! I raise an eyebrow, smirking at her dramatic fluster. In my pajamas? Get dressed right now. Sir, yes, sir. I stride easily towards my room, leaving her fuming. It only takes a few seconds to throw on my uniform. I barely stepped in the room before I'm out again. When I return to Rui, I notice that she's regained her composure. I have to admit that it's fairly impressive that she can master herself in such a short amount of time. Huh, took you long enough. You say that like you were waiting forever. I lean closer, raising an eyebrow. Or did you want to... Shut up. I playfully poke her forehead in an attempt to put her at ease. I really need to learn to keep my mouth shut. Nothing good will come from saying things like that. It's just, why does she have to look so cute when she's angry? Let's go. She marches out of the room, at the door, without a backward glance. Rui refuses to speak to me even as we exit the apartment complex and head into the street. It takes me a moment to realize that we're on a complete detour. Instead of leading me to the academy, Rui stops by the main street. The city is fairly quiet at this time of day, excluding the handful of cars that roar down the road in hectic commute. It's completely silent. Almost eerily so. Hey, it's okay. No buses. Buses? She fixes me with a searching look for a second. Then, out of nowhere, her eyes spring wide open. They're after us. Agent Ishimoto, run! She bolts down the street without warning. I've never seen her run so fast in her life. It spurs me to sprint after her, even though there's no visible threat, at least not from what I can tell. What on earth has possessed this crazy girl? Rui's speed picks up until we're precariously weaving around benches, street lamps, and other miscellaneous items. I can easily keep up, being in track and all, but Rui is clearly inexperienced. If she stays at this pace, she'll probably end up hurting herself. I find Rui sprawled on the ground, gingerly nursing her ankle. Ugh. You okay? What? Are you blind? You were the one who tripped. Why are you calling me blind? I am not the one who asked. Are you okay? To someone who's clearly in pain. She attempts to struggle to her feet, but crumples to the ground with a pained cry. Carry her over your shoulder then, my boy. Over your shoulder. Unless you want a princess carrier, which in that case that's alright too. I instinctively catch her arm, and it's unexpectedly slender. I assumed that she would have developed some muscle from how often she likes to hit me. No. Whatever gave you the brilliant idea to tear down the street like a mad woman, anyway? Shut up and help me before we're late for school. If you were really worried about that, we shouldn't have come here in the first place. Come on already, idiot. Girls, I'll never understand them. Ever. No, okay. You're the one that's hard to understand here. Why are you such an idiot? Who can't even read basic... Oh my goodness. Regardless, I kneel down, pull Rui's arm around my shoulder, and slowly start to stand. It would have worked well, but our height difference is too substantial. She is clearly uncomfortable with her arm hitched above her head. This isn't working. Brilliant deduction, Sherlock. It is. For a brain as tiny as yours. You know, maybe I should just leave you here. You wouldn't. I sigh, lowering her back to the ground. She's right, I wouldn't. So somehow I have to get her to school. Carrying her, maybe? Since she's wearing a skirt, a piggyback ride might be too difficult. I could try the tired and true potato sack style, but there wouldn't really be any way of putting her down without injuring her ankle. The only viable is carrying her bridal style, which comes with problems of its own. A lot of them. Sending wrong messages, being close to Rui, confusing not only her, but also myself. Please give us a choice here. Please give us a choice here. But then again, I know it's not that kind of game, so they're not going to. Everything I've sworn not to do. It's 7:50. Not my fault you're so clumsy. Just hurry up. Well, it doesn't look like there's any way out of it. I'll just have to get over it. I stoop down, slipping one arm beneath her knee, and the other around her back. Yes, he's doing it! Yes, okay. Rui's breath catches slightly as she instinctively wraps her arms around my neck. I lean her slight weight against my chest and lift her into the air. She grips me a little tighter, pulling our faces precariously close. The gentle wash of her breath on my cheek startles me forward. Alright. Since when were you so heavy? I thought you just said she was light. Since when were you so weak? I duck for a second, pretending to drop her. She squeaks, clutching onto me for dear life. I'm sorry. What was that? You're strong! You're plenty strong. Don't drop me. I can't help but chuckle at that. She idyllically leans her head against my chest, her face open in curiosity. It feels comfortable. Too comfortable. What are you doing? She closes her eyes, and for a split second I'm terrified that she'll say something terribly sappy. I was trying to find your heartbeat. There you go, there's that sappy thing you're talking about. Hey, it looks like you don't have one. Oh, yes, that's our Rui. Okay. Classic Rui. Exactly, man, exactly. Are you sure you're looking in the right place? What? Remember who flunked human anatomy? I didn't flunk. I just had other strengths. Like sleeping. You were the one who always got into trouble for napping. She's so adorable when she's angry. She suddenly tugs on my sleeve, glancing around. What is it? We should go around. Why? We're almost there. Because my sixth sense is tingling. You don't have a sixth sense. You don't even have five. Oh! I only smirk at this retort and continue toward the school entrance, but Rui tugs at my ear. See, I think I enjoy the game most when it's with Rui there. I mean, that's just me. Ow, really? Take me around. Why don't I just dump you here? I like that idea much more. You can't dump a lady on the ground. Great. I have no issue dumping you. Hey! She wallows me in the chest and I stumble forward, coughing. My back, woman! Are you trying to kill me? Oh, grow up, you big baby. She pats my chest, which feels even weirder. I'll dump you. What? I'll do it. Fine, fine, I'll behave. I obligingly take her around the path outside the gate. So, what exactly is this detour for? Enjoying the fresh air before we head to school? And we had to go all the way around the main street to do that? Sometimes you gotta do things just because you can, Yama. Easy for you to say when you're getting carried. Rui suddenly yanks on my collar, staring over my shoulder. Wait, is that? I choke at her tight hold. Thankfully, she promptly releases me. Sorry. You really are trying to kill me, aren't you? No, I just... She points weirdly at the school entrance. Lo and behold... Oh, no! Begone! I don't want you here, demon! Oh, begone! Begone! Begone. It's none other than Misaki Kazehaya, standing at the gate, scrolling casually through her phone. She seems completely oblivious to throngs of students peering at her in a mix of admiration and Oh, Jesus Christ, don't go with that. That happens so much. In anime, we're like, oh, there's this girl, she's the idol of the school. Everyone either loves her or hates her. And like all the guys in the school are drooling over her. No. I mean, yes, there are girls in real life that guys generally just think are attractive. Most guys will. True. But that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen where everyone's drooling over a girl. No. Not at a school, anyways. Not one girl. Ah, Jesus Christ. I hate that trope. That is like the one trope I get so tired of. I've seen it so many times. Hooray! Welcome to Snooty Schools. I'll just get to class. Wait, Rui and Misaki in the same area. Oh, perfect time to bring this needless drama to an end. Let's go say hi. No! Yama, you are a fucking dick. Let's not. Well, while I'm carrying you, you go where I go. Oh, you're a fucking cunt. Then I guess I'm getting off. She disentangles herself and steps away. Her weight evenly distributed on her feet. Now, are you being serious right now? Yeah, I am. I meant what I said yesterday, Yama. How's she supposed to know what to fix if I don't tell her? Because right now, she doesn't even think that anything's wrong. The first step is getting her to realize that. I don't really understand. Yeah, I kind of figured. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'm off to class now, okay? See you later. Really? Yeah, I'm just gonna give this girl a bitch voice, because fuck her. I'm just gonna give her like a really creepy voice. Really? Oh well, looks like someone got off her phone. Yeah, I'm sure she did. This should be interesting. It's you! How long has it been? You saw me yesterday, didn't you? You should have said hello. I was speaking with Yama yesterday about matter. I was wondering if you'd like to create an account so we can keep up. Actually, if I do this voice, it's almost entertaining with her around. Okay, I'll keep doing that. I don't know if it'll be entertaining to you guys, just entertaining to me. But Rui, after simply staring at her in silence, breezes away without a word. That's my girl. That's my girl. She leaves Misaki still grinning, holding up her phone with a half-formed sentence spilling out of her mouth. In touch, Rui. But Rui doesn't stop. She keeps marching right through the door of the classroom building. Misaki blinks for a moment as if the gears in her brain have suddenly grounded to a halt. Morning.
Yes, good morning. Is everything alright? She's not sick, is she?
No.
Then why did she act that way?
Ugh, girl drama. I did not sign up for this. Now, the two people who should be my best friends are ignoring each other. Or at least one is ignoring the other. As she should. As you should. Beats me, she seems unhappy with you. You should talk to her.
Unhappy with me? I wonder why? So, like I left you guys for 4 years without saying a single thing?
Like I said, beats me.
I see.
She even told you why, you dumbass. You know the reason. Don't act like you don't, you MC piece of trash.
1 second. I'll run a quick search.
Her thumbs blur over her phone in a whirlwind. I can quickly see smoke trailing from the machine.
Alright, 2 girls, once very close, now ignoring or fighting with each other. Oh, I should have expected this.
What is it?
She's scared, Yama. Scared that I've come to steal you away from her and claim you as mine.
Wait, what?
How could I be so blind? Of course, this might happen. She's jealous because I might endanger your friendship, or even attempt to seduce you, and thus leave her behind.
I think you should stop turning the internet to the internet for everything, Miki. But she's already in her own little world.
Ridiculous, as if I'm actually in love with you. I'll clear this up with her as soon as possible.
Gee, thanks for shattering my manly ego, Misaki. Maybe if they actually can get a decent conversation going together, the sacrifice will be worth it. I can finally sigh as I follow a mumbling Misaki to class. I go on a long trek through the city with a 115-pound weight on my back. And this is what I get for it. Huh, maybe I should have just made Rui walk on her own. No, you fucking... Why do you like that other girl so much? She's a fucking bitch. Except she's bearable with that voice, I swear. I'm starting to enjoy the game a bit more now that I can... thinking that I can make fun of the characters just through the voices. Thank you for freedom. She certainly seemed fine by the time we ran into Miki. Wait a minute. She certainly seemed fine. Rui walked to her classroom without a problem. Didn't she just sprain her ankle badly? So badly that she needed to be carried? Nope. She just wanted to carry her. Actually, when I take a step back, everything's just downright fishy. A seemingly random detour to the main street. A seemingly random make-believe running sequence. A seemingly unavoidable bridal-style ride. All the pieces fall into place. Looks like I'll need to visit a certain blonde-haired troublemaker during lunch break. A certain Akira Karibe. Classes get off to a dreary start. Yahiko naps through math. I almost follow suit. The teacher's voice is hypnotic, and not in a good way. Elizabeth glares at me through English, probably because the teacher had me recite some Edgar Allan Poe. And I found it so stupid that I didn't even try to get the accent right. What? How dare you? Edgar Allan Poe is the only poet I actually appreciate his work. All the poetry is garbage, but Edgar Allan Poe, I actually appreciate his work. You don't understand art. Sorry, Your Highness, that I'm a fucking pleb who can't understand high culture. That's what you should say, that we're not all bilingual like your perfect self. Then it's world history. Our teachers arrive in camouflage getup. Oh, by the way, I was hoping I would get the chance to read Edgar Allan Poe in this. Oh well, maybe I'll read some Edgar Allan Poe on my channel actually, that'd be interesting. If you guys would like that, please comment below. Proudly waving Isamu's city flag and screaming at the top of his lungs. Okay, maggots, listen up! You think school's easy?
You think this'll be a cakewalk? Well, you're right, because this blasted place is gone soft. Back in my day, we didn't have no study guides, textbooks. We had to write them ourselves upside down, uphill, in the snow, both ways.
While my peers seem petrified, I only smile amusedly. If only all classes were like this.
None of you have any excuse to get less than an A90 on your test! So, help me if I see a single 80, I'll give you a taste of the old days!
Yahiko is sliding beneath his desk, as if he wants to melt into the chair. By the way, I love this teacher now. For now, I'm gonna read all of his lines like that. The old days. The teacher's eyes flare with delight, as if he was waiting to be asked.
That's right, them old days! They'd string us up by our ankles over a pit of hungry lions.
Oh, man, I love this guy. Woo! Yahiko squeaks and buries himself under his desk. Do lions even exist in Japan?
Alright, maggots! Let's get this party started!
The teacher thrust a heavy finger at the board, sending the test to each of our desks.
You've got till 11:25, sissies! Then it's Judgment Day!
With that, he flops on his chair, props his feet on the tabletop, and stuffs his face into a ragged newspaper. Give the test a once-over. Hey, I should have studied more, but maybe I can bluff the right answers. Alright, let's see. What was Europe's rapid colonization of Africa after 1880 driven by? Interest in tourism and game hunting? Well, they did do game hunting, and some of them did visit there, but that's not the reason for colonization. Heavy demand for workers in European factories? No, that's not it either. Strategic materials, strategic advantage, and new markets. That is true! Although the new markets part was actually sought for far earlier than this in the 1500s when they were looking for a way to India. The way the Portuguese went about it was going around Africa to India. The way the Spanish tried to do it was going around the world, which would have worked if the world would have actually been smaller. However, we already knew long before then, but the knowledge was abandoned, that the Earth was far larger than that. Now, we didn't know that America was necessarily there, the continents, North America and South America over there. However, we did know the Earth was larger, so it was a less practical route. However, it seemed like a good idea if you did not know how large the Earth was. However, they came across America and thus made it an ineffective trade route to Asia. Wow. Okay. You're welcome. What does the ancient yin-yang Chinese symbol represent? Dualism in which everything is in conflict and unresolvable. Nope. Not unresolvable, I don't think. Or do they mean that... Oh, okay, wait, okay, that might be right. The Zen concept of unity and artistic expression. The theory that everything is opposite but complementary. See, my knowledge of Western history is far more extensive than my knowledge of Eastern philosophy. Let's see. Dualism... Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's either the top one or the bottom one. Everything is opposite but complementary. Like, I believe they're really about equality, right? Like, they think that everything needs to work together, so I'm thinking it's this one. Right. The correct chronological order of at least 3 current world religions. Chronological order. Alright. That would be Buddhism, Christianity, and Islam. Yeah. What was the intention of China's Great Leap Forward? Or wait, chronological. Fuck! That's time. Ha! It's right anyways! I think. Wait, Buddhism... I think Buddhism was before Christianity. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Buddhism was before Christianity. Expand Chinese influence into the third. What was the intention of Chinese Great Leap Forward? China's Great Leap Forward. Expel Japanese occupation from Korea. Industrialize China's economy. Expand China's influence on the third world. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's industrialized China's economy. What European practice did colonial Spain, Spanish Americas, in Comita system emulate? Nepotism, manerialism, primogeniture. Well, this one I'm not completely sure about because I think they would. I mean, they were using the mercantilist system all throughout the colonial period, so I don't know what they're looking for. That went better than I expected. I glanced around the classroom, gauging the reactions of my peers. They ranged from triumphant to utter despair. You're welcome, kid. I'll get you your grades. But we didn't learn about Eastern philosophy in school, and the general economic terms we learned for, like, you know, actually, I don't think I even learned those in high school. I think I learned those on my own time. But yeah, the mercantilism is essentially a philosophy where you want to export more than you import, which is a pretty good philosophy if you ask me. Most of our countries nowadays don't use it. Most of them, like America, that's why we're in so much debt for another reason. But, well, that's actually not the reason our government's in debt, but that's the reason why our economy is so weird. It's called a consumer-based economy, which is like the exact opposite of mercantilism. Anyway, I'm not going into all the economic stuff. Surprisingly, Yahiko is the fastest rider of them all, trumping even Elizabeth. Out of curiosity, I steal a peek at his test. Name. Calling people names is rude. Date. I'm not dating. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude, are you really that big of an idiot? List several ways the Russians prepared for the Cold War. They wore really big coats and took medicine every 6 hours. How about pumping up the industrialization, even rapidizing collectivization, things like that, okay? Come on, dude. Describe how Hitler gained influence in Germany. They produced a lot of chocolate until they were the biggest candy factory in Asia. Whoa! No! Please stop it. As a history major, this is making me cry. It's Germany, it's not in Asia. Oh, man. How about giving them someone to blame everything on? Giving them a reason to hate? Giving them a reason to strive forward? Giving them a reason to push forward? That kind of thing? Is he for real? What major event incited the Japanese capitulation during World War II? The nuclear bomb. Oh, he almost got this one right. Yahiko. Time for sign language. Your answer on question 3 is wrong. He grins and shoots me a thumb. What inside? The movie from here. Your answer's not wrong. How's this? I nod encouragingly. Now all his answers look dumb. It's more consistent. I return to my exam. The last question that remains is a long essay. Elaborate on one of the following historical themes with at least 3 specific examples from covered material. 1. Subjugation. Oh wait, I'm guessing if I would have studied instead of watching Go for Mecker, they would have explained the questions. 1. Subjugation of humanity, economic inequality, wealth, role of religion in society. Well, this will be easy. I select the first option and start rambling about how everyone sucks and this is unbelievably power hungry. Wait, what is it again? Subjugation of humanity. Elaborate on one of the following historical themes with at least 3 specific examples from covered. I would go with religion on the role of religion, or subjugation of humanity, and go over how Rome did it, because Rome actually did it very effectively. Now I know people might say, "Oh, they had slaves," but it wasn't like the slaves they had in modern times. Like, it was a little different. I mean, it's still not good, but it's anyhow. If you research Rome, you'll understand that it's an amazing society that we should spend a lot more time learning about because it's genius. Okay, so let's move forward. I select the first option and start rambling about how everyone sucks, is unbelievably power hungry. It's the easiest essay I've ever written. I finish with plenty of time to spare. After I hand in my test, I take a moment to evaluate my surroundings. Oh, Yahiko's reached the essay. Perfect. He selected the second option, the economic gap between the wealthy and the poor. Ugh. Well, it's bigger in certain countries than others, but I won't explain those countries. Now, I believe that the solution to all the conflicts and stuff between the rich and the poor people is that they should try to understand each other. Like rich people need to realize the hardships of the poor and try to do something about it. And the poor need to understand that not all rich people are douchebags. No, are the same. That's all he pens before he turns in his test. He completely missed the point of the question, but that was an unusually sober answer considering he's, well, Yahiko. Rid of my entertainment, I stare into space and think about nothing as class continues on. When the lunch bell rings, everything seems to happen at once. Misaki leaps to her feet, snatches up her backpack, and storms to the classroom door. I hurriedly tap her on the shoulder. Where are you off to? Isn't that obvious?
To track down Rui, of course.
You sound like you're stalking prey.
Who says I'm not?
Okay, wow, that just went to a different voice. Okay. Should just be the puppet voice. The puppet meister. And obviously, with no intention of slowing down, she barrels out of the room with a single purpose. As she does so, a group of girls race into the room, crowding around Elizabeth.
Is this you, Elizabeth? You won the art contest? Oh gosh, is there anything you aren't good at? It's such an amazing painting. You're so cool.
Elizabeth smiles at her groupies, unusually gentle. Thank you. My friend said that she's English. I did not know that. Maybe I read over it too fast earlier, if she is. Whatever, we'll give her an English voice. Thank you. She coughed delicately. Sorry, my throat is feeling a bit dry.
Oh, stay right here. I'll get some tea for you. Hurry up. Don't keep her waiting.
Elizabeth smiles in appreciation as the groupie sprints out of the classroom. The whole class just makes me want to gag. Then Masato comes roaring in. I cringe, expecting yet another sales pitch for the track team, but he crashes past me, grabbing one of my hapless classmates. You!
Who, me?
You started a bitter family feud, you ignorant whelp.
What? I've never seen you in my life.
You messed with my little bro. You messed with me. Come here. Masato seizes the student's ear and drags him into the hallway, leaving a trail of gossiping students in his wake. Huh, weird. I never knew Masato had a little brother. See ya, dude. What? Where are you going? To see the applications for my amazing club, of course. You interested in joining? It's called the Happy Club. Suddenly, I'm very glad that I have other plans. Have fun with that. He only beams. I will. And with that, he promptly disappears. That was oddly hectic for an ordinary school day. Well, at least it's convenient. Now I'm left to my own devices. Alright, this is a great time to end the episode. Wow, that was quite the roller coaster of an episode, wasn't it? We went from being bored to excited, bored to crazy, to, oh yay, it's Rui, to, oh no, it's the bitch girl. Oh wait, we can deal with her by making her into a puppet. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Okay, everyone, I love you, and I will see you next time, my beautiful people. As always, have a great day.